This is chapter 2, the paragraph. Yes, yes. Conditions of good paragraph writing.
Yes.
Which condition that you did not understand or have any question or you feel that it is not clear? Yes, tell me. Now it is on screen.
2.
Hello.
Adequate development.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to read it. In order for a paragraph to be considered adequate or sufficient, the paragraph should be well developed. The reader should not be left wanting more information. What does this mean? It means that I have to develop the topic sentence in the way that I'm not going to leave a question to be asked. You remember the samples that are written by your colleagues. I ask them some question. Why this so? Why this so? What does it mean? It means that they don't have adequate development. This is the idea. You remember when we discussed your paragraph, Mariam? When I ask you some question, what does it mean? It means that your paragraph is not adequate. It is not sufficient.
Yes.
So here, adequate development, it means that the paragraph should be fully developed. It doesn't need just to be, let me say, having some questions or unclear information. This is the idea. If the paragraph is not clear, it means that it is not adequate. Clear?
Clear, thank you.
That's it. That's it. Any other condition?
Number 3.
Sorry?
Number 3.
Number 3. We are going to see number 3. Transition and cohesion.
Muhammad, which way?
What's meant by transition? Transition, moving from one idea to the other. This is transition. Shift. Okay? Just like when we have some examples in which we have different scenes and we are jumping from one scene to another. This is what we call transition. Cohesion, joining. That is the use of conjunction to join 2 sentences or 3 sentences. This is what we mean by transition and cohesion. Clear or not?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes. Any other question?
Okay,
Yes.
you.
Yes. Yes, please.
Doctor, we should send all the answers in exam by file or what?
Yes, and it should be either just to have PDF file or image. What does this mean? It means that if you are able to have it as a file, I mean PDF file, send it in this way. Or you can write it on your copybook, I mean handwriting, and then take photo through your mobile or any other device and send it as images. So either images or PDF files only. Word file will not be accepted. Word file will not be accepted. PDF file or images. Images will be, I mean, easier. Why? Because you are going to write on paper, handwriting. And then, just like when you write on copybook. And then, once you finish, take a photo and then send it. Maybe 2 photos, 1 photo. It's up to you, the way that you are going to answer. But here, tell me if you have a problem with this. Any problem for these things?
Yes, other students, they have a weak internet and they can't send them in this way.
Okay, if it is a file, it will be okay, but
For other
PDF,
students,
but PDF file, you know why? Because the writing will be fixed. What does it mean fixed? No changes. With Word file, changes will happen. Maybe once you I mean send it to me, something will be missed. You are going to lose mark. You know that I'm going to correct handwriting. What does it mean? I'm going to download each file and to what? To have it on paper, and the correction will be on paper. You have to know that. Paper correction. It will not be online correction. Paper correction. By using, I mean, let me say, by using pen. This is the idea. You have to consider that.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes.
Yes. So you know this will be tiring for me. You know this will be tiring. But this is to ensure that you are going to have your own desired, your own deserved mark. This is the idea. Everyone will have his or her own deserved mark, because the correction will be fair. This is the idea.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
So you want an exam to send our answer in file?
Yes, PDF file. PDF file.
So you have to give us more time.
I'm giving you 2 hours. Will
Okay,
it,
that's
yeah, 2
cool.
hours. 2 hours. It will be quite enough.
Yes.
This is the idea. And by the way, Google Meet will be available. Any students who have any problem will contact me and tell me whether on.
It is obligatory to enter.
To what? No, it is not obligatory.
Is it obligatory to
No,
enter
it is not
to the meet?
obligatory. Tabarak. If you have any question, any problem, just I mean join the link, and if it is okay, you can leave the let me say the Google Meet. You can leave, but remember that there is an electronic form of attendance. This will be necessary in the exam, and it will be in the time for the exam. Only 2 hours.
When the exam is started?
Well, it is decided by you. I mean, the representative told me it will be 5:30. Is it okay for you or not? Just tell me now.
No, sir. No, sir. The available time is on 6:30.
6:30, you mean?
If you don't mind. Yes, yes.
But you see, I'm not well. For me, there is no problem. But the problem for you, you know, from 6 on, I mean let me say, the internet will be weak. So it's up to you. You see now, the earlier the better.
العفو دكتور.
For me,
العفو دكتور. على نفس موعدنا اللي بلغني.
Sorry.
على نفس موعدنا دكتور. على نفس موعدنا اللي بلغتك فيه دكتور.
Saying it is not okay, Abdullah.
معروف there is no electrical. احنا عندنا دكتور النت ضعيف.
Well. Abdullah. Once again, after the lecture, okay, the lecture will be, will be finished maybe half an hour or more than half an hour. After the lecture, again, contact your colleagues and have a decision and tell me. And when you are going to tell me, I'm going to write the date on the class. Once it will be decided, there is no excuse for any students. If you say at 6:30 or you say at 5:30, try just to what? To tell others, have let me say one opinion about all these things, and tell me after the lecture. at 2 p.m. I'm going to write the definite time on the class, and if it is written, it will not be changed. 2 p.m. I'm going to have the information from you, and then I'm going to write the time. Is it from 5:30 or from 6:30? You decide. I'm not going to decide. It will be left for you till 2 p.m. After 2 p.m. it will be decided, and that's it. Is it okay, Muhammad?
Yes, this is the best way in order to choose our time. Thank you, Doctor.
Anyway, it is left for you. I'm not going to force you. It is left for you before, after the lecture, decide this and tell me. This is the idea. Because we have 2 links, you have to know the only one link to be recorded. The other link is not recorded, and that's why, since we have 2 links, you are going to listen to the link that you joined, and the other link is not to be available to other students. This is the idea. Since we have 2 links, and because of the huge number of the students, I have 2 links. This is the idea. This is the idea. But you see, for each link, the students can listen to me, and I can listen to them. Yes. Any other question? Any other question?
Doctor, can you repeat it, the relative sentence, the narrative sentence quickly, please?
Yes, but let me answer this question.
Okay.
A question is related to the types of a question. We have 2 questions, one for chapter 1 and one for chapter 2. Yaqeen, you have something about narrative paragraph?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes.
Can you quickly repeat it, please?
Yes, we are going to have the narrative paragraph, and we are going to see what question that you have. This is narrative paragraph. Narration is storytelling, writing. When you write a narrative paragraph, you write about events in the order they happen. In other words, you use time order signals to recognize your sentences. The narrative paragraph can be fun to write because you tell a story or relate an event. Narratives have beginning, middle, and end. Narrative paragraphs often describe events from the writer's life. What question you have for this information, Yaqeen? Which is unclear for you? Tell me. Yaqeen.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes. This is what is found in narrative paragraph. Tell me which is information that you feel that it is not clear to you. Tell me specifically.
Doctor, when I write a paragraph,
yes.
I can't write a paragraph. I can't شلون نقول يعني ما اقدر منين ابلش.
يقين say it in Arabic. Yes, say it in Arabic please.
من اريد اكتب باراجراف يعني ما اعرف منين ابلش وشلون اكتب عنه. And Doctor, what is the difference between the narrative or descriptive?
With narrative paragraph, what do you have? You have a story. A story, it begins with an event and it ends with an event. You have an example now. Follow that bus. You see now this example, which is on screen. Can you see it, Yaqeen?
Doctor, you share a screen or what?
Yeah. The screen is.
No, Doctor, I can't see it.
Okay. Let me see now. Let me see your. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share it in the other link. Maybe you are in the other link and you cannot see.
Yes.
Yes. Now, can you see now?
No, sir. Till now, I can't see the screen.
Really? No, the problem is with you because the screen is shared in two links, whether in link 1 and link 2.
So ask other students if they...
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question in the way that you answer in the exam. If you have a topic which is related to narration, what you are going to do, you are going to develop the event. Narrative paragraph is just like a film. You know a film? Movie. When you watch a movie, you have what? You have something which is happening at the beginning, and you have something which is happening at the end. Okay or not? Just tell me, Yaqeen.
Yes, Doctor, I'm following.
Okay. How can you develop? Okay. Each event leads to the other. You started, for example, you say, I woke up at 7 o'clock. Then what happened? And then what happened? And then what happened? You see now? So there is a sequence of events in the way that you are going to arrange them one after the other. This is what? This is narrative paragraph. You are going to narrate in accordance to the events. And the events will be sentences. Sentence number 1, event number 1. Sentence number 2, event number 2. Sentence number 3, event number 3. Clear or not? Just tell me. Okay.
Yes, Doctor, clear.
This is narrative. This is narrative. Descriptive. Yes. Descriptive. No, it is not. It is not a story. It is what? It is either just to describe a person, or describe a place, or describe a thing. Now, when we talk about describing people, person, you are going to what? To have the characteristics or the features, the personal attributes. For example, you are going to say that this person is kind. This person is what? Is, let me say, criminal. Or this person is, for example, helpful. How can you convince me that this person is so? You are going to provide me with examples. This kind because he did so and so. This person is what? Is, for example, helpful because he did so and so. This person is polite because he did so and so. Or you can describe outside appearance. You know outside appearance? Is he small? Yes. Is he small? Is he tall? Is he short? Is he, for example, let me say, thin, fat? Okay. This is the idea. This is outside appearance. If you describe a place, the place will follow directions. What is found in the left? What is found in the right? What is found above? What is found, beneath? This is the idea. What is beside you? What is next to you? This is the idea. If you describe a thing, you know a thing, just like a pen or a pencil. I want just to describe a pencil. Again, I'm going to have the outside appearance. Which color? Is it small or large? Just like this. Is it soft or is it thick? This is the idea. Clear or not? Just tell me, Yaqeen.
Yes, Doctor, it's clear. Thank you.
This is for descriptive paragraph. And by the way, you see how many examples that we discussed? So many examples. You can consider the examples that we have.
The last lecture we taken, I will not available on our
Anyway, you have the recorded lectures that were found in Telegram. Have you seen it, Yaqeen? Have you seen all the videos
Yes.
that were? Yeah.
Yes, Doctor, I see it. But,
You can review them. You can review them, and I want you to check the samples that were considered as good. These will be, let me say, the samples that you can follow. This is the idea. So many students wrote very good paragraphs, and I admire their own way of writing. You can check the videos and you can consider what samples that you can follow.
yes, Doctor.
Yes. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, let me choose now some paragraphs that we need just to discuss today, and we are going to see if let me say their writers, whether they are available or not. In'am Abdul Jabbar, is she available? In'am Abdul Jabbar Mhasim, is she available? Ahmed Hassan Mish'al. Yes, In'am Abdul Jabbar. In'am, yes, okay. We are going to have your own paragraph now. My first experience of life was my grandmother's death. Is it available to you now? Can you read it? Can you read it, please? Yeah, start reading.
Yes, Doctor.
The day my grand died was yes. Yeah. Ached, or ached for your yeah, separation. Yes. Reassurance, In'am. Reassurance. Yes. Yes. Reassurance. Yes. There is no time. Separation. Now, if we consider this In'am, first of all, let me tell you. First of all, you expressed your sadness about grandmother, but you didn't describe her. You feel that her death causes you some let me say pain, okay? But here, why? You have to tell what kind of person she is or she was. You got the point now? So here, your description need to be elaborated. Now, if I ask you, why do you feel sad about her? So here, when we talk about this, you are talking about her death only. I know my first experience of life was my grandmother's death. Okay, but we are not talking about death only. We are talking about your grandmother. So if I ask you why, what kind of person she was, okay, she need to be explained here. Get the point now? So it is not only just to express your sadness about that. And by the way, you use some, let me say, difficult words that you cannot pronounce also, like reassurance or ached. If I say ached, what does it mean, ached? Ached. A-C-H-E-D. Yes, what does it mean? Yes. Yeah, why not just to say causes me some pain? Yeah, you try your best just to what? To express your idea as simple as possible. Why to use words that are difficult for you, even you cannot pronounce it, you know? The idea here, try to write as simple as possible. You may check the dictionary and then you use the words from a dictionary, but you know these things. I know you need just to use new words. You want just to maximize your vocabulary, but the word that you use may have something wrong with the context. You know, the word is not just to be considered as individual. The words should be considered in a context. Who can ensure that this word is used correctly? This is the idea. Anyway, thank you, Inam. Thank you, Inam. Ahmed?
أستاذ
Yes.
بس أريد أسأل على الامتحان.
Who is speaking? Who is speaking? Fatma Zahra?
فاطمة.
Yeah, yes, tell me.
بالنسبة بس expanding of sentences, of simple sentences.
The what?
The توسع الأستاذ مال الجمل البسيطة.
Yeah, expansion. Yes. What's wrong with it? Yes.
إنه يصير بس بتعريف الشيء، مثلا أريد أعرف الفاعل أو يعني الشيء المكان.
Fatma, I explained this if you remember. We said that expansion is related to the elements. If you have a noun, you can use adjectives. If you have verbs, you can use auxiliaries. Got the point now? So the expansion is related to the elements of a sentence. Got the point now? So if we want just to expand, it is related to the noun that we use. Is it able to be expanded? And how many words that I can insert, before or after? This is the idea. So this is my own answer. If it is sufficient.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Ahmed
you
Hassan Mish'al. Ahmed Hassan Mish'al. Ahmed Hassan Mish'al. Ahmed Hassan Mish'al.
Doctor, excuse me.
Yes.
Doctor, about the paragraphs, you want from us 100 word.
Yes.
Doctor,
the length. Yes, Yaqeen. The length of the paragraph should not exceed 100 words. Clear or not? Just tell me, Yaqeen.
Yes, دكتور. يعني دكتور يعني ملزمين نكتب إنه 100 أو أقل أو أكثر. يعني
idea. I wouldn't like to have very short paragraph, and I wouldn't like just to have too long paragraph. You see, it's a matter of balance. You know balance? You know
yes,
balance?
Doctor.
Yeah, this is the idea. Try just to have, let me say, a balanced a paragraph in the way that you are going to satisfy the idea.
Okay, thank you very much.
Not too short, not too long.
Yes.
Ahmed Hassan Mish'al.
Yes, Doctor. I will.
Okay. Now this is your own paragraph. Can you see it? Can you see it? You send it as an image. It is an image. Yes.
Yes, but I can't see it.
I'm going to read it for you.
Yes.
Traveling by bus is something I always used to fancy, but my recent bus journey has made me, and by the way, made is written wrong because it is M-A-D, and this is wrong. M-A-D-E has made me have second thoughts. The bus was so crowded that to fight for 5 minutes to find my seat. And when I eventually reached my seat, I found someone else sitting on it. It was only till halfway through the journey that the bus started to get empty. The point I reached my destination, I took a deep breath and scanned myself for not booking a seat in advance. It was surely an experience I would love to forget. I believe that this is yours, Ahmed.
Yes, yes.
You listened to me once I read the paragraph. Okay. Now, Ahmed, is that a descriptive paragraph?
I think so.
Well, here you wrote something in relation to a story rather than to describe. You chose a topic which is related to what a bus which was crowded, okay? But here
Yes.
you mentioned something related to your own experience. That is, what did you do? How did you get? What happened later? But here the description should be in a different way, in the way that you are going to explain the crowded bus in relation to other people rather than to you personally. Get the point now? If we say that
Yes,
this
I
bus
with you.
is crowded, then the bus is crowded. Why? This is one. Second, what kind of a crowd here? You see now, you may mention what happened to people inside the bus, not only to you personally. Are there some accidents in the way? What people? What are the people feelings during? Let me say the time the bus was moving. This is the idea. Here you express your own personal experience only, but you are not describing the bus itself. Got the point now, Ahmed, or not? Just tell me.
Yes, yes, I with
Ahmed,
you.
this is the
clear.
idea. So your topic should be in a different way rather than the way that you made. Because here, once I read this paragraph, I feel that this is not a description. It is what? A narrative paragraph. Thank you, Ahmed.
Yes, yes, thank you, Doctor.
Now let us see Athmar Muzher. Athmar Muzher. Is she available? Athmar Muzher.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes.
Athmar Muzher. Okay. The room was beautifully furnished. Can you see? Can you see your paragraph?
لحظة.
Can you see your paragraph or not? Just tell me. Is it on screen?
Yes.
Yes, read it.
I
please.
see.
Yes, read it.
Okay. The room is beautiful, furnished, and contains a lovely white sofa against the wall, and a comfortable single bed. There are also small wooden shelves with various types of books with interesting stories, as well as a large, comfortable armchair.
There is a small window with a pink curtain print with big white and yellow flowers.
Mhm.
In the corner is a large television and
Mhm.
a computer.
Mhm.
A big doll in a yellow cloth in a
Mhm.
hanging on one of the walls.
Mhm.
In addition, there is a picture of an old man and a middle-aged woman. The
Mhm.
room also contains a lamp.
Okay. Now, Athmar, first
Yes.
of all, you have to consider that the topic sentence was in the past tense, right?
Yes.
You-
Yes.
Okay. What you wrote is in the present tense.
Yeah.
Don't you think that there is a difference here?
Yes. Different. Okay.
Just compare. The topic sentence was in the past. The paragraph is in the present.
Yes. بالحاضر يعني أنا هسه دا أوصف الغرفة يعني سويتها.
But you have to consider the let me say the topic sentence which is in the past.
Yeah.
Because it is not your own topic sentence. The topic which is found in the what in the book, which is related to the past tense. So this is one. Second, here to which I mean one it belongs. I mean, is that your room or where is it to be located? Now the room is
My room.
was huh? What? To whom is I mean this room is belong, or does it belong? Sorry.
Okay.
To whom? Is that your room, your father's room?
Yes, my
Any other?
room.
Yeah, you have to say. You have to
My
say
room.
that. Yeah. Yeah. And this, in this case, it will be clear because here I don't know in which I mean which room you talk about. Okay, this is the idea. You may say my room is beautifully furnished, and then you are going to consider. And with this, you have to know that the way that you end the paragraph will, will be in a different way. You see, if you consider the last sentence that you have, I expect that there are other descriptions that we have. I mean, the last sentence in this paragraph does not finalize the paragraph. Now the paragraph is open. I can write after this sentence another sentence. So I feel that the paragraph is not closed. What do you think? Athmar, did you understand me or not? Just tell me. Athmar. Anyway, students, unfortunately, I mean, I'm going to finalize the lecture now because you see, because of electricity, by the way, because you see, I mean, I cannot have now more students. And with this, I believe that I answered almost all the questions that we have. So you can write me later on any question that you have on the class. And remember that at 12,